Right, we are back. Creaky chair is also back. I can't find the spot where it doesn't creak again. Right, I had a little experiment just to test, trying to make these icicles out of a plastic bottle. So I cut that off and I tried dousing it in boiling water. Not all plastic has a reaction. Some bottles will shrivel up a bit when I heat them with boiling water. This one didn't. But then I was having a look, and granted we're not using all of that, they're not going to make great massive icicles, we're just going to have some little ones hanging, so I think they'll be okay. So we'll cut those in a second. We will just, now that that's all dry, pop a little glue down, get some grass down, get some bushes down, and then while that's drying we'll cut out our icicles, and hopefully by the time we've done that, well, yeah, we'll be able to shift it anyway. We'll get those glued in place. Then it might be a little bit of drying time, and then we'll be adding the snow. So let's get a little glue down in here again. Now this can be a bit more patchy for the grass, because try not to get it anywhere apart from on the mud. Do. Now this grass, I'll try, again I'm just going to let it sprinkle in place. Jiggle it around a little bit. All that glue covered in the little grass fibres. That. Knock off the excess. So, a little tiny bit of grass put down. Let's put that one away. Don't need that anymore. Let's reach for the bin if we can. We can. Get those other grass fibres up there. I also got a hot water bottle on my lap to try and beat the cold, so I can do longer without my hands going numb. Hot water bottle and a cup of tea, which already doesn't have much life left in it. Right, let's get a little bit of bush. Put this on the table so you'll see it better there. We only want a little bit. Yeah, I think something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to glue it and poke it in. A little bit closer to the house maybe. So let's see, the best angle for this would be, we'll use you like so. so we can get in there. So yeah, this piece first. Stick that right in there. So a little dot of glue. So it's just going to suddenly appear if I squeeze too hard. There we go. Get that right in there. Like that. Same for this, we'll pick it's really cool. You can just like break it up and open it out. We'll stick this one right in under there. Same again, a little bit of glue. Quite a big bit then, that sort of blobbed out a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Stick that right in that corner there. And then we'll put a little piece of this over here and a little piece of this over here. So this will go in there. Like that. And this little tiny piece. Tiniest dot. Tiniest dot. Go in right in there. Clear up the glue strings when they're dry. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on that camera. You'll definitely see it when I do the close-up. Yeah, we've got a nice little bit of bush coming up the edge of the house there. So let's put those away. So we're done with those. Now we'll pop that up there for a second. And all those little bits in our kitchen roll. And we will try and cut some more icicles out. And all we're going to use is the very end there. You're not going to see them on anything because it's clear. So let's try and make a few more. And I'm going to try and zigzag it a bit towards the bottom. So they're not all straight. We're going to, where it curves one way, so say this is curving forwards, we're going to run a nail across the back and that will bring it straight or straighter. So we're going to make a few of those and then we're going to clip off the bits that we want. We'll make a few and we can pick and choose how many, where we're going to have them hanging from. Keep the unstraightened pile together. Couple more. Couple more. An interesting little piece. Let's put that away. Right, straighten these. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut off the very end bit. So let's say we don't want great massive icicles. We just want the little pieces off the end there. And I'd make them all slightly different lengths. Diddy ones. And what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and glue these down the roof here, so you might need to angle some of your cuts. So let's try and do this. Move them all over there for a second, bring this back here. I'm going to try and glue them. This is going to be a little fiddly, but it'll be worth it. In fact, it won't matter if the glue runs down, because I dabbled with the idea of the icicles being made out of glue. Or maybe even blob so much glue on there that it runs down a bit naturally. You're going on a wander now. Get that to stay and not stick to my finger, which is all it wants to do right now. It doesn't want to stick to where I want it to. It wants to stick to my finger instead. Let's try. Get a couple more on there. Might be a better way to do it. Glue it right to the edge, because we're covering it with snow after all, so let's keep doing that. That's working better than trying to stick it up and under. And we might still cover them in glue a little bit when they're dry, just to see if it gives them a bit more of an icicle appearance. Yep, that's working better. Yeah, I'm going to do that. These up the other side. Or more that I can see anyway. You probably can't see those. That's where the glue's going to come in handy. Let them dry before we consider doing anything like that. As long as they're all hanging roughly right down, it's gravity that makes them. It's like you won't have an icicle sort of falling like that towards the ground, unless your house is built crook, which this one arguably is in certain aspects. Right, I think let's get rid of all the glue strands. Make sure all the bits of plastic are up there together. So we'll get those for recycling in a little bit. Right, I think if we leave that to dry, too long, and try and bring some glue down over the top. That might highlight them a little bit better. In fact, we might be able to do that now. Let's lay it down on the operating table. Now we want to be careful because we don't want this glue to drip back into the house. We just want it to run down the icicles, so we might actually do it upright, we'll see. Let's just give it a try on the first one. Has given them a bit more body. I think we'll stop there. We're starting to get bubbles, and we don't want bubbles. Right, that has given them a little bit more of an icicle look, actually. If they're any clearer now. They will be when they're dry. So I think we'll leave that for the moment, because if I start sprinkling snow everywhere, it's going to stick to the icicles. We don't want it to stick all to them, just around to the top. So I think we will let that dry before we do any more. Now it shouldn't take too long, even though it's quite blobby. This does dry pretty quick. I'm quite sure. Well, I know it dries quick, I just don't know how long for sure. So we'll use this as an opportunity to clean up a little bit. Mind you, we should be good. Let me just... tempted to start with the snow, you know, since we're going to be making a mess one way or the other. Push all that up there. Smoke over there. And our little bit of kitchen roll over there. Should we just do this? Should we just start playing with the snow? I think we should, you know. Because we know we're going to have a bit around here, across there, quite a bit of gathering in that gap, because it makes sense. Get a bit around the edge here. We know we're going to have it coming off the windowsill. Bit around the door frame, bit down here. Let's open this up. Which I don't think there is a safe way to open it up. That's the snow. Pretty cool. Already escaping everywhere. That's why I wanted a nice clean surface. We can scoop it back up again. No debris in there. Right, let's just do this, huh? So we'll start at the top and work our way down. Where we can afford to let the glue do its own thing a little bit. It will be doing its own thing a bit. Try not to have too many bits like that running rampant, stringy bits. Let's try that first. Get all the stringy bits at the end. Let's just see if we can build up a bit of snow. And there. Let's see if we can get a tiny bit on the edge. falling everywhere now. Snowy, gluey fingers. We'll get a bit more on the roof. Just a little bit. And we can see where the glue was and where it wasn't. And we're safe in this little square here. So let's get just a little bit more on the roof. Actually across the edge here. Not quite the string of snow. That's a bit better. A little bit more on that windowsill. This side, yeah, this side. Last bit, and then we're just going to let it dry. He says, I think we'll do the same for those windowsills down there, a little bit more of a build-up of snow. So last bit for real this time. And then we're just going to let it dry. Come back, turn all the lights off. And see how we look. Let's leave that for now. We've even got what looks like tinsel snow. We don't want a little bit running through the door there. Right. We're going to let that dry now that it's suitably snowed up. I'm going to clear up. Looks like we may or may not have missed. That might be some bit of debris. Right. Yeah, we're going to clear up. Well, I'm going to clear up because I've got snow and plastic everywhere. I'll find something to put this in because I've got ideas for this. I think this would be really cool to make an abominable snowman out of. Oh, abominable snowman. I think I'm missing something there. Yeah, the snow yeti. I think that would be really cool to make a sculpture. I've got those teeth that should be coming today. So he's got to be fairly big, isn't he? So I want to give him some teeth. Obviously it's not all going to be to scale, he's going to be part of the creature creations. So maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But I definitely think it'd be cool to make a monster and cover it in that. A snow monster. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to be trying in the up and coming days. So for now, we're just going to let that dry. When we come back, we'll get rid of all the stringy bits. And then turn all the lights off, put the light in and see how it looks. Oh, and the smoke. We'll add the smoke. But that we won't really need to wait to dry. That can just be a tiny bit of glue and poked in that. We could probably poke that in there now. While there's a little bit of wet glue kicking around. Just let that continue forming as it's making its own icicle there. So yeah, we're going to let that dry because I keep, each time I touch something I'm getting covered in glue and then I'm getting covered in snow. So yeah, we're going to let that dry, come back and it'll all be nice and clean, all the snow put away. Like I said, I've got to find a container for that because that is an accident waiting to happen. I'm going to knock that over and next time you see it, it'll look like it snowed in here. And then we'll put the light in. Yeah, put the light in, turn the lights off. See the magic happen. And then do a final shot with the camera. Camera phone. So, see you in a little bit when I've de-glued and tidied up. And that's dry enough to manhandle. Without risk of, well, sticking myself up. So back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. I had to wait until it was night so it was totally dark. And I'm going to switch that light off in a moment. I'm just going to load up the light. Pop her in there. Now I'll do a proper final shot in a moment. I'm just going to turn the light off. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. You can see the little chimney going. How cool is that? Now you'll get a better shot when I do a final shot with my camera phone. The camera on my phone. It's nice to see that it is actually coming out the chimney. It's going to look so cool when I do a proper shot later. Let me see if I can turn the light right down. How cool, look at that. It's got a little fire going. And an unintentional bonus is because there was print on the inside of this card, it looks like there's wallpaper up in the background. So yeah, you can even see up through there a little flickering. Really cool. So I'll take this opportunity now because I can't be saying anything. Well, I could. There's no point, so I'll just say all my thank yous now. Do the final shot as I've been doing it until I, advance my recording. I really hope you've enjoyed this. It was so much fun to make. Do have a go. This will make for a lovely little gift as well. I mean, you can make a little series, have them all up on your shelf going overnight. Really nice and relaxing to watch. So yeah, that was fun. I really liked playing with the snow and getting carried away with the little bonus features on there. You can make it even simpler. You don't need to put a garden at the front. It doesn't need to be tall, even if you've got... In fact, I will do some more so you can have like different sized houses, different shaped houses. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out and little house here. So cool. I do hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you continue to enjoy it. As is going to be some of the new, when I remember to say it anyway, because it's still quite new to me, is like if you like, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really want to see more. And yeah, thank you again. I continue to feel so lucky being able to do this. Having so much fun as well. So take care.